office, and that killing has sparked deep questions in Turkey about the treatment of minorities and the country's quest to join the European Union. Paula Hancock reports Dink's multiple writings about the 1915 massacre of Armenians prompted a lot of debate that may last well beyond his death.
Most Turks assume the assassination of Turkish-Armenian journalist Hrant Dink was political. He was not afraid to write about Turkey's most sensitive issue, the killing of Armenians by Ottoman Turks during World War I. The Turkish government and most of the Turkish public say people on both sides died as a consequence of war. But many Armenians call it genocide. Dink only occasionally used that word. Professor Haluk Sahin says Dink worked tirelessly to try and bridge the gap between the Turkish and Armenian views on what happened in 1915.
Number one, we have to learn to talk to each other. And number two, we have to keep open minds. I mean, we should not be entrapped by words because the future is much more important than the past.
But there have been angry protests in Armenia, where some members of the Nationalist Party blame the Turkish government for Dink's death. Armenians in the United States also took to the streets. Every year, Armenian Americans submit to Congress a resolution to have the killings back in the early 1900s classified as genocide. And every year it is rejected, to the disappointment of the Armenian community in the US.
So it's very important for everyone to remember the mistakes of the past so that we don't do same mistakes today, tomorrow.
Dink lacked the bitterness towards modern-day Turkey that is often found among the Armenian diaspora. His friends say he loved Turkey. He was disappointed when the French government made it a crime to deny that the Armenians had suffered genocide.
Let me explain it this way. Yes, the struggle concerning genocide is a very important one and is a universal responsibility. But freedom of expression is also a universal human right.
And outside the newspaper offices where Dink was shot, both Turks and Armenians are coming together in a rare display of unity, with chants of "We are all Hrant" and "We are all Armenian."
Don't you think that it's unbelievably wonderful? Don't you think this is more than an evolution in such a short time?
Some of Dink's friends say that ironically he may have achieved more in death than he did in his lifetime, trying to bridge the gap between Turks and Armenians. His death could lead to a more open discussion on what was a painful era in Turkish history. Paula Hancock, CNN, Istanbul.
Now, he could have been released from